This episode was previously recorded in front of an imaginary studio audience.
Time for Fun Knife Friday!
All you knife chatters out there, happy Fun Knife Friday! And is it going to be a great show today? I have got this great idea. And yeah, well, it wasn't my idea. It was that guy Patty's Potato Peelers. He came up with this great idea. I'm going to have to modify it a bit, but boy, was it a great idea. He's always coming up with these really terrific open tags, and this one was Pears and Knives. And it's like, wow, that sounds really good. But then I'm looking around the Volcano Club, and it's like, man, we ain't got any pears. Looking all over the place. But you know what we did have? Got apples. So instead of pears and knives, I'm going to put knives and apples. Isn't that not going to be fun? And obviously, which one should I start with but the Undertaker 3 buoy? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this apple and I'm going to shove the Undertaker 3 buoy right through it. This is going to be so much fun. 1, 2. Whoa, Skip! What? What are you doing, man? It's that open tag response. I don't have pears, though, so I'm going to use apples. What, you can't see the apple because of my new shirt? Ain't that a great shirt, everybody?
Pears? Apples?
Well, yeah, so I'm going to take the knives and I'm going to jab them into apples. No, man, that is not the open tag. You do not stab apples or pears or anything else with knives in this open tag. What do you mean that ain't the open tag? Do you really think it would be a good idea to hold an apple in your hand and shove that big Undertaker 3 buoy through it? Well, yeah, I guess that would be kind of foolhardy. How about that old Tide Pod challenge? You didn't take part in that, did you? No, I didn't eat any of the those stupid Tide Pods. I'm not silly, you know. I'm just excited. All right, sorry, man. That was a cheap shot. I'm sorry. Just worried about you, man. That's all. Oh, yeah. All right. So what is this open tag then? No, man. It's pairing of knives. It's like taking two knives that go together. You know, what I'm going to probably do is like 2 military knives that should go together, or 2 hunting knives that should go together. Do something like that, man. That's what they're talking about. Trust me, it'll be a big hit. You don't have to go and sacrifice your hands for this. Oh, pairs of knives. P-A-I-R, not P-A-E-R. Pairs of knives. Take 2 knives that go together. Don't think twice about putting that Undertaker 3 buoy into that itty bitty apple. It's not a good idea. Well, knife chatters, it looks like we're going to go with plan B. We're going to take knives and we're going to pair them up. How does that sound? Be right back. Got to go find some knives to pair up. Maybe there'll be some kind of a commercial or something. back yet. Oh, there wasn't even a commercial? Could have said something. Well, be right with us. I've a mouthful. Got a fit. Alright, I went and grabbed some knives. And, all ready to do this pairing of knives now. And so what I thought I would do is go with like a fixed blade and a folder and put them together. And so obviously I've already done that for my Fun Knife Friday knives. These are the official knives of the Volcano Club for Fun Knife Friday. The Undertaker 3 Bowie and the Green Skull Stiletto. Now, obviously not knives for everybody, but they're the knives I really dig for a Fun Knife Friday. The Undertaker 3 Bowie and the Green Skull Stiletto. This one's probably more practical than this one. I know that. I'm no fool. Well, maybe I am. I was going to stab an apple with this one, but man, I still want to stab an apple with this. Sometimes you just got to put temptations aside and think, do you want to stab an apple or you want to keep your hand? And I'd rather keep my hand, so I'm not going to stab the apple with this. Sorry, boys and girls, I know you wanted to see it, but not a smart move. Yeah, this knife is not designed for stabbing an apple. Anyway, obviously not knives for everybody, and quite frankly, they're just fun knives. That's why they're there. But now, around the bar, like if I have to go work the bar a bit, sometimes I got to fill in for my bartender. And when, might be sick, under the weather or something like that. And then, there's a couple other knives I'd rather see paired up. And right here are two of them. This is my R. Murphy Bartender knife. See the little tip there? Notice the apple was sticking in it before. Yeah, you can actually stick this with an apple, but that's really for poking cheese and stuff like that, and little pieces of fruit so you can put it on a drink and stuff. And you can also do some chopping on this thing. It's got a very aggressive cutting surface here, but it's for cutting through tomatoes and stuff like that. So the R. Murphy's not a bad knife for around the bar, because it's a bartender's knife. And well, the waiter's stool, you got the everything you need for opening up a corkscrew or wine bottle. So really good knife there for that. So that's the ones I'd use. That's a great pairing of knives for the bar. But now let's say you're not at the bar, but you're just going to hang out with some friends, go play some poker or something, and you want some really cool knives for playing poker, a little gambling, just a friendly game of poker, and you kind of want to impress your friends with your knife choices for your game of poker, or maybe shooting craps. That's where these two puppies come in. You got the high roller boot knife, and you got the Lucky Lady Stiletto. So, two terrific knives for a night out gambling, shooting craps, playing poker, whatever it is. These are the knives I'd like to see, in my boot, or up my sleeve, down my back, hanging around the pocket. The Lucky Lady. She'll bring me some luck while I'm shooting craps or playing poker. So these knives are my poker playing knives. Well, now let's say you get a little too much to drink and you decide you want to take on the entire motorcycle gang. Yeah. And you're going to show them just how good you are with all your kung fu and everything. Well, that's when I show them my Urban Camo Karambit by Smith & Wesson. Get that all ready. Grab my push dagger. And I get ready for some slashing and stabbing. And wake up in a coma because, man, am I going to get my butt kicked. Anyway, some people actually know how to use these things. I know this one is for this and this one is for this. But I'm much better off just begging and pleading. Yeah, I ain't no fool. Anyway, I guess that's all I got. One more. Let's say just deciding I'm going to go fishing. Well, Got a couple knives for that too. Here's a great one. The does all. Why? Because it does all. You can even turn this thing into a spear. You got a razor, well, you got a serrated top up here. Got the fine edge down here. You got a bottle opener there. That's how you know it's a fish knife, because it's got a bottle opener. Have you ever noticed that bottle openers and fish knives, they kind of go together. Anyway, then for my folder, you got this one here, an imperial fish knife. And it's got the fish blade, or the clip blade. You got the, where is it at? Where is it at? They hide them on me. There we go. You got your scaler and hook remover and bottle opener. But man, this one is really old school, because you could actually go back there into the 1950s and 60s and open up one of them cans of beer that didn't have a pull tab on it. So you got that going for it too. So there you go. I guess that's good. Good enough. You got 5 pairings there. Still wish I could have stabbed a knife into an apple. 2 knives in an apple. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, have a great Fun Knife Friday, everybody. Skip out. Another Fun Knife Friday in the books. Remember, if your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong. Skip out.
If your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong, and skip out are registered trademarks of Skip the Show Enterprises. This has been a Cat Production presentation. All rights reserved.